welcome to Live in the Solution. I'm your astrologer and tarot card reader, Mary Trimble, with your readings here for April the 15th through April the 21st. Now, I want to thank you all for all the likes, shares, comments, and the new subscribers. If you're new, thank you so much for tuning in, and I really hope you enjoy these readings and that you will come back. If you are returning, thank you. I appreciate your loyalty and support of this channel. Now, these are general readings, guys, so please don't assume that everything I say here applies to you. Just take what resonates and leave the rest. And if you would like a more in-depth personal reading, click on this link here, which will take you to my website. You can peruse the kind of readings that I offer. And what else? I think that's it. Let's go to your card, shall we? Hello, Cancer, and welcome to your horoscope section of your reading for April the 15th through April the 21st. And let me put my glasses on so I can see my notes. Now, Wednesday, April the 17th, Mercury moves into Aries. Now, it moves into Aries through your house of career, and this is about your career and ambition. And Aries is very it's a cardinal sign, much like Cancer. It's a cardinal sign. It's like springing into action. It's passionate, it's heat, it's fire. So you're likely to come up with some incredible ideas for your business or the company that you work for, and you're probably chomping at the bit to get things done and go out there and put those ideas into practice. So it's a very energetic time for you. Now, Friday the 19th, the full moon in Libra at 29 degrees. It's a very significant degree, right? It's when 0 and 29 degrees, when the symbolism of the moon and Libra are, enhanced or amplified, if you will. This is happening in your home of roots and family, and so your mind is probably on your parents. Your mind is probably on your parents, probably your mother, because the moon represents your mother. And the fourth house is about Cancer. This is about you, darling. This is where you feel comfortable at home. So you're probably having a very deep emotional connection with your mother. Even if she's passed on, because I know that's the case for me. Perhaps you're thinking of the past, how you were brought up, and what the impact of that is on your life today, kind of thing. So the full moon is about endings, right? It's about completion. So you may be ready to move on to the next phase of your life at this stage, at this juncture. It's about kind of moving on. It's moving on from any childhood trauma or issues that you may have, and I feel that it's kind of a time to address it. And it's also a time to nurture that inner child of yours. Now, on April the 20th, the sun moves into Taurus, and this is through your house of community, where you have, where you'll get a practical view on how to perhaps create extra income through, for your business or your career or your profession, in terms of, getting it out there to people, to selling it, perhaps your service or a product or something. This is a very this is a time for practical ideas on finances and managing your finances, and in relation to your business and earning extra money. Now, on the same day, Venus moves into your house of career. This is really wonderful. So it's about bringing passion to your profession and attracting success and really getting it out there for the consumption of the general public, I think. So this is an exciting time for you, Cancer. Okay, let's go to your reading, shall we? Cancer, welcome to your tarot card section of your reading, and I have shuffled these off screen, off camera. So now 3 cards for Cancer, please. 3, there's crossover for sure. 2 more cards for Cancer. Wonderful blessings, guidance and helpful information. Can you give Cancer 1 more card for Cancer, please? Do check out your sun, moon and rising. All the information is below. All the links to the other videos will be below. And the skip times for the intro and the horoscope in case you're checking out your sun, moon and rising. So these are clarifying cards. Please clarify. Oh, there we go. And please clarify. Oh, darling, 2 cards. There you go. That's interesting. Wow. Wow. And then please clarify. Wow. Interesting. Okay. Here are your cards. Let's take a look at them, shall we? The first card out for you is the 4 of Cups. Clarifying the 4 of Cups is the 2 of Wands. Then you have the 6 of Swords. Clarifying the 6 of Swords is the 5 of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles. Then you have the World, and clarifying the World is the King of Swords. Okay, Cancer. The 4 of Cups is your first card, and the 4 of Cups is about kind of up in your head and not being present. This is very Neptunian, but it's also, you know, Mercury too. This is not paying attention, and this is missing the opportunity. You could miss an opportunity by not being present. So this is really important to be present at the moment. It's almost like, you know, it's so kind of taken up in your head that you're not seeing what's right in front of you. Clarifying it is the 2 of Wands, and that look, you have the world in the palm of your hand. This guy has the world in the palm of his hand, and he has to make a decision. There's a decision on the table, and I think it's to do with your career, because the Wands are about career, right? The Cups are about emotion. So what I'm getting for some of you is that you are in a situation that you may not be earning enough money, or it's not fulfilling you in some way. And so there's this kind of tendency to be up in your head, distracted about the situation, kind of living in the problem as opposed to the solution. Oh my God, my nose is going 10 to the 1. Spirit is here. And this decision is causing more confusion for everyone and everything. You've got to make that decision to move forward, Cancer. It's, you know, take the action to move forward. Now, the next card you have is the 6 of Swords, and this is saying get in the boat, move forward, move on to greener pastures. You've probably been stuck in a situation for a while, and you need to kind of take the action and get up and go. Something you're not doing, perhaps it's procrastination of something that's going on for you. Whatever it is, you've got to move on from it. There's a fear of moving on because of the unknown, right? The fear of the unknown. That's what I always get with the Six of Swords. But before so this is the fear of the unknown, right? But when the Six of Swords comes in, it's saying you can't stay where you're at, you need to move forward. There are calmer waters and greener pastures ahead. Yeah, there may be a little turbulence, there may be a little choppy, the water. We don't know if there's going to be a storm or two, maybe. But you are definitely in the long run going to be much better if you move on. Now, clarifying it is the Five of Pentacles. That's deprivation. That's what makes me think you're in fear of moving on. You're in fear of being deprived, of not making enough money or not having enough security, because that's very important for you, Cancer, to have that security. You know, it's very important for you to be able to, you know, function. You know, is to have that security. So the Five of Pentacles is really focusing on what you haven't got, or what, you know, what you might not have. So it's very important to kind of look around and see what you have, and be in gratitude. Gratitude takes you out of this. And I say that this is going to be successful. You have the Queen of Cups, darling. Sorry, the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles is coming in. That's abundance. That's opulence. That's luxury. Things are going to work out, and you're going to be so much better off. I'm getting that whole thing where, you know, you're picking up crumbs and you're missing the big piece of cake. Look, he's missing that big piece of cake, or the big cup that's being offered to him from on high. He's missing it. He's not seeing it. The next card is the World, darling. You have an opportunity to do something completely different. Start in a whole new way. Something wonderful that's really going, the universe will back you into doing something completely new and different. So whatever you're doing, you may need to move on. Of course, this is a general reading. It's not for everyone. You know, I'm a Cancer. I don't want to do something completely new. But I might have to tweak something and do something differently, perhaps. You know, sometimes we have to tweak things and change a little thing. It's not about completely like dropping everything, but it is sometimes about tweaking it. And look, you've got the King of Swords here. The King of Swords he's about the truth, and he's the champion for justice. This is, you know, this is balance. This is like the Justice card. So it's like Libra. You know, it's about the scales, it's about balancing things, it's about keeping things in balance. And it's also about doing the right things for the right reasons, you know. And I am getting your life purpose for this. You know, it's the World, darling. It's like you can do the same old thing, get the same old results, or you can do something completely different, or tackle things in a different way, because then you'll get different results. And this is also, you know, the truth seeker. See the truth in the situation. And he's quick to judge. His gavel will come down like a ton of bricks. He has he's very kind of, I don't want to say devoid of feeling, but he is separated. He's a logical thinker. He's like the judge. He's like a lawyer. He's like, you know, an accountant. Get your taxes done. I need to get mine done. I mean, I'm doing them, but I've got a lot more to do. So this is all about getting things done, crossing your T's, dotting your I's, and doing things in a different way. No more procrastination. This is a procrastination. You know, you've got to make a decision here. Get up and go on to greener pastures. Don't be in fear. You know, you're afraid to do whatever it is you're supposed to do because you're in fear that you won't have enough and you won't be able to cope, but you will. You will. Things are going to work out all right for you. You just have to do it. You have to get up and do something different to what you've been doing before. Cancer, thank you so much for tuning in. I really appreciate you. You were amazing. You know, over 2K views last week. I'm so grateful to you for supporting my video and commenting and subscribing. So please don't forget to like this video, share it on your social media, and comment. You know, I respond to every comment, and I really appreciate any comment or feedback. And if you haven't already, please subscribe. Mwah! I love you all, and I'll see you next week.